actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, Screws Loose, set in Dartmoor. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Paul Anderson 37. So on to our briefing. Dartmoor has 5 loose screws. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them. 2 must be eliminated whilst wearing our suit in falling object accidents. 2 as mansion security in falling object accidents. And 1 as a bodyguard in a falling object accident. We also have only 1 exit available to us. We must only eliminate our targets. No bodies can be found, excluding accidents and poisons. We cannot be spotted, and we cannot be recorded as our objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to have a tranquilizer gun stored up in a briefcase, and we'll be bringing with us some coins and our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to remove our tranquilizer from the briefcase, drop the briefcase, and make our way over as quickly as we can for the main building, going around to our right here. Now there is a patrolling guard heading this way. If we're quick enough, we can just get ahead of him. If not, you'll have to wait in the bushes for him to turn around and head back the other way. This time round we were just quick enough. So we're going to make our way up the drain pipe and along to our left, in through the bedroom window, and then out into the hallway and into the bathroom next door, where we're going to drop 2 coins on the floor under the chandelier, and then drop a 3rd coin next to them to attract the attention of our first target, who is the housekeeping staff member just out in the hallway. When he comes in to investigate, we can then drop the chandelier on his head. We're going to quickly retrieve our coins, as we're not quite done with them just yet. And we will also come back for the housekeeping staff member's outfit in a little while. And we've been stiffed on one of our coins here. Can't get that one back. Never mind. So we're going to make our way into the hallway, and just around to the left of the entrance to the balcony over the entrance hall. And we're just going to wait right here for our next target to arrive, and that is Mr. Phineas Whitmer. And he is just about to go through a frisk before entering into the entrance hall. And once he is in position, he will stop. And we're just going to take up position so that we can see the chandelier. When Mr. Whitmer stops on the mini-map, we're going to drop the chandelier on his head. And that is 2 targets taken care of. That is both of the suit eliminations. So we're going to return to the bathroom, put on the housekeeping staff member's outfit, and then we're just going to wait right here as Alexa Carlisle makes her way past. She will slow us down considerably, as she is our next target, and she has just been called downstairs to meet the late Mr. Whitmer. So we're going to make our way all the way up to the top of the building and into Alexa's office and up onto the balcony at the top here. We're going to crouch down and line up our shot with the chandelier, and then we're in for a considerable wait whilst Alexa goes through her routine, visiting her brother and the lawyer on her way back here. But eventually she does return, and she will start a phone call right underneath the chandelier, which we will immediately drop on her head. So moving on, we need to now make our way back downstairs to our next target, who is also the mansion staff elimination, and this is the patrolling guard on the floor below. We're going to give him a nice wide berth, as he is also an enforcer. So he's patrolling the corridor just beyond the room we are in. There he is. He is going to make his way to the end nearest us. And when he passes us again to return to the far end, we will then move out of our covered position here. We're going to pull out our silenced pistol, and as soon as our target stops, he will be underneath the chandelier, and we can then quickly drop it on his head. Now we need his outfit as well. Now unfortunately, from the audio, it sounds like someone has discovered the body. So rather than run straight up and take his outfit and run away, I've decided to walk around, which then also actually gets the body discovered. So we are going to have to wait this out now. I was hoping that the maid would run off to get someone and we would have an opportunity to take the outfit, but unfortunately you can see in the background that there is a bodyguard heading this way. So unfortunately we are going to have to move away, and we're going to have to wait for the guard's body to be removed, with the added bonus that where they're removing the body to, there is a body there already, as yet undiscovered. So we're going to have to work quite quickly at this. We should have just run straight up, grabbed the outfit we required and moved away, which is exactly what I did in my practice runs. But I did hear in this run a young woman's voice sounding concerned, and I thought someone would come to investigate. So as the guard discovers the housekeeping staff member, we're going to move in quickly, grab the bodyguard's outfit and move away again, and we can now move on to our final target, somewhat behind schedule. So we're going to make our way all the way downstairs and to the ground floor. We're going to be closing the door to the corridor there, or to the entrance hall. We're going to turn on the vacuum cleaner and grab the coins from the side table. The vacuum cleaner will attract the attention of one of the housekeeping staff members in the area. And we're doing this the long way, as there is possibly a method to get to our target with a chandelier while he's in the dining room, but for me it doesn't seem to be very reliable. So we're just going to render the housekeeping staff member unconscious when he comes to investigate the Hoover. We're going to reset the Hoover trap, which will not snare our other housekeeping staff member. So we're going to throw a coin into the area, and that will attract the housekeeping staff member within range of the Hoover. And when he comes to investigate, we can remove him from the equation as well. This isn't strictly necessary, it just makes the whole thing a whole lot easier. So we can remove the housekeeping staff member, we'll leave the coin where it is. We're just going to deposit this guy somewhere safe. There will do nicely. And then from here we're going to close the doors to the kitchens, and we're going to make our way into the dining room. And as we brought it with us and not yet used it, as we don't really need it, we are going to use the tranquilizer gun on Edward. He's currently sitting at the piano, so we're going to shoot him in the back with the tranquilizer gun. He will have a small seizure and then pass out, and we're going to drag him back out into the corridors and underneath the chandelier outside Mr. Fernsby's office, which is why we've been closing all of the doors as we go. So about there she'll do. We're going to select our silenced pistol and we're going to drop our final chandelier on our final target. So like I said, there is the middle chandelier in the dining room, and you can drop that on Edward whilst he's reading over his notes at the dining table, but it is not particularly consistent. A few times I've got him, and a few times the chandelier has missed because it lands on the table. So it does depend a little bit. This method is 100% more reliable. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We've met all of our objectives, especially the dropping the chandeliers on people, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.